I'm playing a tournament in about a month, and I had a thought. Are disc golfers good at disc golf because they know the right disc to select? Or are they good at disc golf because they're good at disc golf? To test that theory today, I have disc dice. I'm going to be taking the shot that I would normally take, and then I'm going to be rolling the dice and seeing if that one is as good or better. And then by the end of the course, I should know what makes a disc golfer good. And the course we're at today is Hollow South in Manchester. This is hole 1, par 3. It says it's 200 to the short pin, but I think it's in the long position, so I think it's 259. Either way, I'm going to throw this construct on a backhand hyzer. I'm going to try to get over the bridge. That's going to be my regular shot. And then we'll see what the disc dice say after that. Hyzer overstable. Hyzer overstable. Okay. That's not going to be very different from what I just did. So Lone Howl 3 is a 0-3, so Hyzer overstable. They were both bad. I don't actually know if my first shot was better or worse. My second shot was just a few feet to my left. My first one is kind of down into that little, possibly OB. So I'm just gonna take relief and then try to pitch out basically. The basket's right that way. So like technically it's a straight shot. It's just a straight shot through a bunch of trees. So this is just where I'm taking my relief from. Oh, and I'm not gonna roll dice for every single shot. It's just gonna be for the drives. I feel like it's too much. It's too much for every shot. Well, it's not gonna be a par. That's pretty clear. I'm not going to put too much stock into hole 1, I think, because I'm still warming up. I know that's an excuse, but I'm going to stick with it. Because that mid-range shot ended OB. Right there. And my second shot, because I was a little bummed out about that first one, just missed the OB. Okay, let's get this 5. Ugh, 5. Wow, that's bad. That's really bad. I don't think I've ever scored that bad on this hole before. Hole 2. I think this is a par 4. I think it's in the long pin, 511 feet. Let's see what the dice say. Got putter and hyzer. Uh-oh. Disc dice, go home, you drunk. You don't know what you're talking about. 511 feet with a putter. Okay, so for the putter, I'm going to use this Simon Line Pixel, this special edition. I guess I'm just going to try to pitch it out into the fairway, basically. Because I know if I throw it too hard, it's just not going to. It's just not going to do what I want. Ooh. I got a really lucky kick. So for my actual shot, for what I would throw, is a sidewinder on backhand. Little bit of hyzer. Yeah, I think that second shot's much, much, much better so far. disc dice are losing, or at least the theory of you just have to be a good disc golfer and the disc selection doesn't really matter. I guess to maybe thoroughly test this theory, I should remove the options of like putters. Maybe all the putter ones can be mid-ranges instead. Mid-ranges would at least give me a chance. But putters, man, no. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna abide by the dice, even though we have shots like this that almost go OB. Come here, Pixel. Let's walk over to my sidewinder. It's right there. It's in a perfect spot, actually. It was a great drive. Look at that buzz. I love this buzz. Shout out Groovy Bruce. Ooh, that was close. So if I'd pushed that, just pushed it just a little bit harder, that might have been in. It's still gonna par though, which much better than the last hole, right? Par 4. That's what we decided. Ooh. Oh man, my dark bag just hit me in the back of the neck. If you saw the last video, you'll know what a dirt bag is. It's kind of like a chalk bag, but instead of being filled with chalk, it's filled with clay. And it's really nice. I got it from Disc Jockey Sports. You can find their website at discjockeysports.com, or if you're in the Massachusetts area, you can check them out at Clement Farm. Actually, while I'm making this video, they're there today from 10 to 2. We got understable backhand. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's actually pretty forgiving. To be honest, it's probably what I would throw here anyway. Now, this Leopard 3, this Champion Leopard 3, is a -2-1. I don't know if that quite constitutes overstable enough, but it's pretty overstable for me. So, let's see how that goes. Forgot to aim. I might redo that real quick. I'm gonna redo that shot because that's not giving the disc dice a fair opportunity to win. Just because I threw a bad shot. Well, at least it stopped. So this does actually hug the right pretty hard. So rethinking about what I probably would do, because I actually don't have a lot of understable discs on my bag anymore. I'm gonna forehand this Boatman and just try to get it around the corner. Yeah, that's much better. It's like perfect. That forehand is mint. Well, it's not a mint, it's a Boatman, but it's really good. That is within birdie range. If I sat here and threw a few, I'd probably get it, but it's not what it's like in a tournament. It's just as it is. Okay, so that's another par though. Okay, it's not looking good for the disc dice. Not at all. Ooh. All right, hole 4, mid backhand is going to be my my dice shot. Hole 4 is par 3, 266 to the short pin, 305 to the long. I think it's in the long. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Okay, west side, mid backhand. I think I can get it there, maybe. I'm gonna really well. It flipped up a lot. And for my regular shot, I'm gonna use a lone hell 3. Almost the same shot, less hyzer. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. That's the first time that the disc dice shot has been better. Uh-oh. Maybe there's some credence to this theory. It's not the disc, it's the golfer. Uh-oh. I don't know. You don't know, right? What would have happened? But check out where the mid-range is and check out where the short basket position is. Yo, that could have been an ace. And a good part of me is joking, but also a little bit of me is like, it's right in line with where it would have gone. That might have aced it if they just left the baskets in the short position. I'm right outside circle 1. That was a great shot, actually. Good job, me. Oh. Did I stand in front of that the whole time? I hit the rim. Hit the band. Solid par. I gave the birdie a good run. Okay, hole 5. What we got for our shot? We have a roller. I can choose whatever the disc is, but it has to be a roller. I really don't want to throw a roller on this hole because it could end up going off of the cliff, and it is a cliff. Well, okay. Does a forehand roller turn right or left? I guess it depends. I guess it really depends. Okay, I threw the roller. Now for the shot I'd actually throw is probably a forehand with a Predator, like a little bit of anhyzer. This is a very stable disc. This is a 1-4, it's 9414. I cannot believe the roller went better. I cannot believe it. Oh man, if this is how the disc dice went, I'm gonna be really bummed. I'm gonna be like, actually a little bit upset. Oh my god. Couldn't tell if it was in frame. I just threw the Predator just over the cliff on a forehand. It's not a good omen for the rest of this round. That is in fact, bad time. That's a bad time. How deep is, it's actually not. Oh, never mind, that's bad. That's all the way in there, huh? This is the ravine. I can get down there, but I don't know where the Predator is. So we're gonna call that OB. I'm gonna call the drop from where I was already standing. This is gonna be the lie from the second shot I threw. So that'll be my 1, 2, 3, third shot. So I'm shooting for 4. Right layup. I found it. It is right down there. So I'm just gonna go down that rope and get it. Go down the rope and get it. That's what I'm gonna do. Like so. Oh, for a 5. That's rough. That's really rough. Ooh, 5. Okay. Got it. Uh-oh. That doesn't count. God damn it. Okay. Forehand putter. I'm not throwing a putter. I know that sort of defeats the purpose, but like, disc dice, you're just wrong. I'm not throwing a putter over that. I'm not going back down there. So, hole 6, par 3, 278. Not throwing a putter. I know it landed on it twice. I know it's destiny. I'm not doing it. I will throw what is maybe pretty close to a putter. I mean, not really. This is a 169 gram Interceptor by Elevation Discs. It sits where my putter sits, so that's how I'm going to justify it. That's totally fine. So for the actual shot, throwing the construct on a backhand, the basket, believe it or not, is over the hill and then down on the other side. And you got to get through all these trees and not hit this like skinny one that's like right here. That's actually totally fine. I also like hit my hand in my backswing, I've never done that. Ooh. Maybe this should have just been a practice round, because I'm falling apart already at hole 6. Okay. Clearly, the disc dice were wrong, because I didn't even throw what it wanted me to. So, put another check for picking the right disc. Can you see it yet? It's right there. That's where that shot ended up. And the basket is, oh, it's just over there, peeking around the corner. Did I lay up? Am I under the basket? Or, oh, I'm not. Still, that's pretty far. That's still pretty far. I don't hate that attempt. It was a pretty good attempt. Let's put a little bit too much hyzer on it. I got overstable backhand. I like that. Overstable backhand for hole 7, par 3, 376 feet. That's what the T sign says. Overstable backhand. Yeah, I could put it on a little bit of anhyzer. Just like maybe work it through those trees. This is overstable. O2? Is O2 overstable enough? I feel like it is. I feel like O2 is probably fine. Okay, for my other shot, I'm doing leopard, backhand. It's probably just a smidge better. Picking the disc ended up being the better option, which it often is, at least for me. I should probably retest this theory and take someone who's like actually really good at disc golf, like my friend Zach, or Bill, or any of the other people I hang out with, and have them do the disc dice portion. I think that's going to be a bogey. bogey for hole 7. Okay, hole 8. What are we throwing? Roller putter. I gotta take a roller off these dice because I don't know how to throw them. Roller putter. Roller putter on hole 8, which is the sign's messed up. Par 3, long pin 332, putter roller. Backhand roller, maybe? Backhand roller straight down the gap. I'm gonna use this Pure that was gifted to me by my friend Sam. He dyed this disc, and this wasn't even the final version. This was a prototype, and it it already looked really good. Backhand. Okay, it's over there. My actual shot would probably be something very straight, flying down the middle gap. There's not a whole lot of other gaps, so I'm going buzz. Going buzz on backhand, pretty flat. Man, I really pured that. That felt really good. Here's what I've been thinking while I've been going through and doing this video. I think the next 9 holes, I'm just gonna play normally, without the kind of like pressure of throwing a good shot with disc dice. And I'm just gonna see if my scores any better on the back 9. It'll probably be in a separate video because this one's already getting pretty long. Gotta find my backhand roller though, which I thought, oh, perfect, there it is. Okay. I'm always relieved when you can just like spot your disc and grab it. There have been too many times where it's just like you think you know where it is and you go over there and it's like under leaves or something and it's just like gone. That happened a bunch to me last year. Anyway, yeah, so, oh man, great shot. Look at that. Thank you, Buzz. Thank you, backhand Buzz. Clearly the right choice for this hole. So yeah, the back 9 I'm just gonna throw regularly, normally, and I'm gonna see if my score's any better just playing a normal round. If it's pretty similar to, I'm up 7 right now through 8, which is terrible. If I can keep it, to like 2 over on the back, then I would say maybe disc dice. The theory of it doesn't matter your disc selection, it doesn't matter what you throw. If you're a good disc golfer, you'll make it work. I think selection matters at least a little bit. There have been a couple holes that have worked out really well. So I'm pretty much just gonna putt. She was in a way a bit. Maybe that should have been an approach disc. See, disc selection matters at least a little bit. That's not quite a gimme, that pixel. Let's see. It's kind of a gimme. Yeah, a little low, but whatever, I got my backpack on. Hole 8. Going to hole 9. We just did hole 8. Come on, think. It was par. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was par. Okay. One more hole with the disc dice, and we'll put them away. Okay, last hole, hole 9. What we got? Hyzer overstable. Hyzer overstable. Not bad. I can do Hyzer overstable here. It's not going to be in a good spot. I can already tell you that. Okay, last hole for this video, hole 9, par 3, long pins, 333 feet with no OB. The O2 is maybe not quite overstable enough. This is the most overstable disc I think I have in my bag, and it is 9414. Hyzer overstable. Oh, I could forehand it. I could forehand Hyzer. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Forehand Hyzer overstable. not a bad shot. The actual play is something understable on backhand with a little bit of Anheuser. I got a really good kick back into the fairway. It wasn't quite stable enough to do what I wanted it to do. Like it held that line just a little bit too long. Maybe something not quite that understable. Or maybe something that's just like a little more like a 0-1. Maybe that the construct probably would have been good. That's okay. I think it's still gonna be a good shot. The Predator though, in the forehand, I don't know how far it made it up, but it's definitely somewhere hanging on the right side. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. All in all, not a terrible place to be, but also not a very good shot. Like it's just kind of fine, and then you're in a really tough scramble to get to the basket with the mid-range. But this shot, that was a good shot. That was just good. There's no, well, I mean, okay shot with a good kick. Okay, pretty good layup. It's gonna net me another bogey though. Oh, God, I am not ready for this tournament. It's a good thing I'm not playing here. Playing the tournament at Muldoon in Pelham. And the last couple times I've played, I've been in single digits. I think I ended 4 over and 6 over the last 2 times I played there. In fact, one of those will be a video. The 6 over round I played right after that last video ended. The Muldoon one, go back one video, and I was like, it wasn't as good. I didn't do any better, but I didn't do that much worse. Like that was good. Big log. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I think pretty unanimously, disc selection matters, especially for someone at my level, which is very intermediate, almost beginner. I've been playing for 6 years and I'm basically still a beginner. How sad is that? But hey, I had fun. Hope you had fun. I'll see you again real soon. Keep an eye out for that next video where I shoot just a regular round on the back nine to Hollow South. Okay, bye.